Hi and welcome. My name is Sarah Peternell. I'm the owner of Family Nutrition Services in Denver, Colorado. Thanks so much for tuning in today to my YouTube channel to watch this video about the top 5 detox strategies you can employ during the holiday season to help keep you feeling your very best. This time of year is challenging because not only are we faced with the changes in weather, colder temperatures, shorter, darker days, and a bit of a strain on our immune system, we're also faced with all the hustle and bustle and excitement, parties, sweets, treats, special cocktails, and all the stress that comes along with Thanksgiving, Christmas, Hanukkah, all of the winter holidays right into the new year. So I get this question a lot from my clients who, especially those who have Hashimoto's and those who have autoimmune disease, they want to feel like they can have sort of a normal holiday season. They don't really want to feel like they're missing out on things, but they also know that there must be certain ways that they can help to ensure that they feel their best despite everything that's going on around them. So I wanted to do this video and I wanted to share some of the things that I personally do for myself. I have Hashimoto's and I know that with seasonal changes, there are some strategies that I need to implement pretty much right away in order to continue feeling good all year long. I really do my best in the summertime. I feel like the warmer, longer days really help to support my sense of vitality and optimal health. So when the winter comes around, I kind of hunker down and take a lot better care of myself. So my top 5 detox strategies to get you through the winter holidays. The first one is actually taking a supplement that you can see right here. Sort of. There we go. The supplement is N-acetylcysteine, or NAC, and it comes under a lot of different brands. The dosage is about 600 milligrams per capsule. The reason why I recommend this is actually because there's a lot of research on N-acetylcysteine as a powerful antioxidant, and it's also a precursor to another more powerful antioxidant called glutathione. Our bodies rely on these antioxidants to help support our normal detoxification processes, and research has studied that about a 1,200 milligram dose per day, so that's 2 600 milligram capsules in divided doses, maybe one in the morning and one in the evening. Research has shown that this type of supplementation can really help to prevent against the toxic exposures from environmental toxins in the environment, things like pollution, secondhand smoke, chemicals that you might be exposed to. And certainly it also helps to protect your liver against the occasional imbibing of alcoholic beverages this time of year. So N-acetylcysteine is really one of those go-to in my medicine cabinets that I take for myself every year starting in about October, and I take it all the way through the end of cold and flu season. This is a great way to help support your immune system. I encourage you to look up some of the research on N-acetylcysteine. It's also been tested in maternal studies, which is great news for women who are pregnant or thinking about becoming pregnant, that this is also a safe antioxidant that you can take. So that's tip number 1. Get yourself some N-acetylcysteine. Take 600 milligrams twice a day during the winter months. You won't be sorry. The second thing is that I encourage you to sip on a dandelion tea throughout the day. So I personally get a little bit chilly this time of year. I always have a sweater on. I always have my fireplace turned on. That's just part of the hypothyroid nature, I guess. It seems I know a lot of people who are like this when the winter comes along. I just can't have enough layers. And instead of drinking from an ice cold water bottle all day long, I switched to tea. So I'm pretty conscientious, not only about the hydration, but also about what types of tea I'm choosing. The dandelion tea is really important because dandelion is a very potent medicinal herb that has been shown in research to support liver detoxification and also supporting all of the gastrointestinal organs that you want to be in particularly good shape this time of year. So dandelion can help with just supporting regularity, with helping to support any digestive issues that you might be having, helping to alleviate maybe gas, bloating, and also just kind of keeping things running tip-top shape. So I make several cups of this per day. I use hot water. from filtered water from our refrigerator to reduce a lot of the toxins that are in the local water supply. I also have an LK filtered water at my office. So when I drink this at work or when my clients come in and I offer them a cup of tea, we've got really good clean water for our tea. And I will just sometimes reuse the same tea bag a couple of times and then replenish it throughout the day. So I usually drink about 3 or 4 good cups of dandelion. This one's actually a dandelion chai with some added probiotics. I really like the Traditional Medicinals brand, and these are available widely at a lot of grocery stores, including health food stores. So check out some dandelion tea. You'll find it in a lot of different flavors. Pick the one that suits you best. What I like about it is that it kind of has a bit of an earthy, toasty, roasty, not exactly like coffee, but kind of just that good grounded kind of flavor. So I don't really like a lot of sweet teas. This is a great one to add to your list of regimens for this time of year. So thanks for that. And then the next one is finding yourself a good mocktail. So you heard it here first. I definitely think that one of the things that's kind of a trap this time of year is thinking and feeling like we always have to be a part of the celebration with an alcoholic beverage. But I'm here to tell you, and I'm pouring this into one of my beautiful champagne glasses, that no one will know the difference. I've got a kombucha here. This flavor is the ginger turmeric by Brew Doctor. And if you're hosting a party or going to a party, just toss one of these in your purse or stick it in the hostess's fridge. Nobody will know the wiser. Last winter, I went to a lot of different holiday parties, and I was sipping on a really lovely kombucha, not to try to keep it from anyone, but just because I didn't want to have the hangover the next day from a couple of glasses of champagne. And I just wanted to be, having fun and just feeling like I wasn't missing out on anything. But at the same time, I was looking out for my body. So my detox tip number 3 is just skip the alcohol and go straight for something healthy like a mocktail. I love kombucha, and I usually drink about a full bottle every day or every other day. The benefits of kombucha, obviously, if you're familiar with this, you know that it is a great source of a lot of different strains and variations of different types of probiotics. So great again for your digestive system, really helps to support healthy bowel regularity, good balance of the microflora throughout your digestive tract. It imparts a lot of enzymes and vitamins and other nutrients. Every batch of kombucha is just a little bit different in terms of what it offers, but it's really good for you. So check that out. 2 more things that I want to mention about detoxing during the holidays. So tip number 4 is ditching your cell phone for a little while. That seems maybe kind of like too obvious or a little bit kind of boring, especially when social media is pretty exciting with people posting pictures of their snowmen and Christmas trees and stockings and decorations and parties and presents and all that stuff. But you know what? It is way too easy from the standpoint of self-care to get really caught up in kind of what other people are doing. And if you are on a self-care journey, a healing from Hashimoto's journey, a healing from autoimmune disease journey, if you're on a fertility journey, if you are on any type of food elimination program right now, social media makes you feel like kind of the worst, actually. So my recommendation is to spend at least 1 day a week with your phone just plugged in somewhere in a corner and just ignore it. Just to focus on maybe some other things that you can do for social connection. So social connection is great for our body, mind, and spirit in a number of ways. And I think doing that outside of the online or virtual arena is the best way for our bodies and minds to be fulfilled. So maybe plan like a ornament exchange or coffee with a friend, or maybe just getting outside, walking through your neighborhood and just kind of waving to those that you meet, maybe just kind of stopping by unexpectedly to visit a friend. These are the types of things that will fill us up a lot more during the holidays. So take a digital detox. That's step number 4. And finally, step number 5 is to not forget that you have this gorgeous detox organ called your skin. And in the wintertime, sometimes this detox organ doesn't actually get enough enough use. I know that sounds kind of weird. In the summertime, we're outside. It's hot and we get sweaty working in the garden or playing with the kids or sitting by the pool, going to soccer games, whatever we're up to all summer long. Those summer activities actually force the pores of the skin to help release toxins. But when we're covered up like I am under all of my layers, the skin is kind of trapped. And so I want you to think about ways in which you can get that skin to sort of breathe a little bit. So my tip would be just to get some sweat going. Take a big hike or a snowshoe. Put on lots of layers, force the sweat, climb uphill in those maybe cross-country skis, that was the word I was looking for, or your snowshoes or your ski boots. Just go for a big hike. Get the blood circulating, get those pores to open up, get the sweat going. You can also do like a hot yoga. You can sit in a sauna. You can definitely, also just kind of do this same ritual at home by making a nice hot steamy bath with some Epsom salts and maybe some essential oils and getting in and letting the pores open up and help to detoxify through the skin that way as well. So we don't always think about our skin, about sweat, about working this part of our body as far as detox goes this time of year. But I just want to remind you that that is an important thing to think about. So those are my top 5. You can read more about detox on my website. If you're local, you should check out my Rock Your Winter Detox program that I have going on right now. It's just 10 days. Anybody can do anything for 10 days. So check it out. I also have another detox video that you may be interested in watching for kind of daily detox tips that you can do throughout the year. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel, for liking and sharing these videos. Please share them with people who you know can benefit from nutritional therapy tips and guidelines to help improve their health and live their best life possible. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.